Hello friends, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to my new vlog. Today we are in beautiful Thekkady, known for its wildlife, forests, spice plantations and the Periyar landscape. But this time I'm showing you a different side of Thekkady, Spice Village by CGH Earth, where nature, traditional Kerala architecture and sustainability come together. So let's go inside and explore together.
Thank you.
As soon as I arrived, I was warmly welcomed by the team. I was offered a refreshing welcome drink along with the traditional welcome towels. It was a simple but very pleasant beginning to my stay. After the welcome, the team explained the property to me.
So rooms ഉള്ളത് ഒന്ന് സ്പൈസ് ഗാർഡൻ കോട്ടേജ്, അത് പിന്നെ വരുന്നത് ഡിലക്സ് കോട്ടേജ് വിത്ത് എ പ്രൈവറ്റ് ഗാർഡൻ. അപ്പം സ്പൈസ് ഡിലക്സ് കോട്ടേജിലാകുമ്പോൾ നമുക്കൊരു പ്രൈവറ്റ് ഗാർഡനും ഉണ്ട്, പിന്നെ ഒരു ബഡ്ഡപ്പ് ഉണ്ട്, വാഷ്റൂം. നമുക്കിവിടെ കുറച്ച് എക്കോ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, ലൈക്ക് മാൻമേഡ് ഫോറസ്റ്റ്, ഓർഗാനിക് ഗാർഡൻ, ബോട്ടിംഗ് പ്ലാന്റ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. നമുക്കിവിടെ 3 റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ്സ് ഉള്ളത്. ഒന്ന് മെയിൻ റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ് ടാമറൻട്രി, ബ്രേക്ക്ഫാസ്റ്റ് ഡിന്നർ അവിടെ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ്. ടൈമിങ് 7:30 to 10. പിന്നെ വരുന്നത് മോർണിംഗ് 11 AM to 4 PM അത് ഗാർഡൻ കഫേ. നമ്മൾ സ്മോൾ ലഞ്ച് സെർവ് ചെയ്യും, സാൻഡ്വിച്ച്, റാപ്പ്, ദോസാസ് ആൻഡ് ഓൾ. ഈവനിങ് 4:30 to 5:30 ഹൈ ടീ സെക്ഷൻ അവിടെ വരുന്നത്. പിന്നെ ഈ നൈറ്റ് ഗാർഡൻ കഫേ കൺവേർട്ടഡ് ആയിട്ട് 50 മൈൽ നൈറ്റ് റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റ് ആവും. അതൊരു സ്പെഷ്യാലിറ്റി ഡൈനിങ്. കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഈ 50 മൈൽ റേഡിയസിലെ ലോക്കൽ ഇൻഗ്രീഡിയൻസ് കളക്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ലോക്കൽ ഫുഡ്സ് ഉണ്ടാക്കും. അപ്പം അവിടെ ഡിന്നർ കഴിക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ടേബിൾ റിസർവ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി, ജസ്റ്റ് റിസപ്ഷനിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി, ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ മെയിൻ റെസ്റ്റോറൻറ്റിൽ കഴിക്കാം. നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് ഇൻഹൗസ് ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് സാറിൻ്റെ ബ്രൗഷറിൻ്റെ ബാക്ക് സൈഡിലുണ്ട്. മോർണിംഗ് 7:30 to 8:30 യോഗയും മെഡിറ്റേഷനും ഉണ്ട്. അത് തപസ്യ യോഗ സെൻറ്ററിൽ വെച്ചിട്ട് 45 minutes ഓഫ് യോഗയും 50 minutes ഓഫ് മെഡിറ്റേഷനും. ഒരു യോഗ മാസ്റ്റർ ഉണ്ട്.
After check-in, I started exploring the reception area. The reception itself gives you the feeling of stepping into a little village hidden within the forest, with natural materials, earthy details, and a beautiful jungle-inspired atmosphere. Instead of feeling like a conventional luxury resort, the entire space has a very natural, warm, and relaxed character. As I make my way to my room, one of the first things I noticed about Spice Village is the way the property blends beautifully into its surroundings. There are no unnecessary distractions. The focus is on nature, open spaces, and creating an environment where you can actually slow down and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. And now, let's head to my room and see what it's like. Now, let's take a look at my cottage. The first thing that catches your attention is the traditional thatched roof inspired by the local homes of this region and made using elephant grass. As I step inside, the room has a beautiful rustic character while still offering all the comforts of a modern stay. The bedroom is spacious with a comfortable king-sized bed and a simple natural interior that blends perfectly with the surroundings. There's also a cozy sitting area along with tea and coffee station with everything you need to enjoy a relaxing cup of coffee. You also have a mini bar which is a nice addition to the room. And then comes the bathroom. While the cottage has a very traditional feel, the bathroom is modern, clean and spacious with all essential amenities. also have a private sit out, which is the perfect place to sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of nature. Overall, I really like how the cottage combines traditional Kerala inspired architecture with modern comfort. After the room tour, I headed down for lunch. When you are in Kerala, food is an important part of the experience, and Spice Village has plenty of choices to explore. The restaurant focuses on fresh ingredients and locally inspired flavors, making lunch a perfect part of the stay. After lunch, it was time to start exploring some of the unique experiences offered within the property. My first activity was something I found particularly interesting: paper making. On the way to the activity area, I passed through the farm inside the property. This is another aspect that makes Spice Village interesting. The resort doesn't just talk about nature and sustainability, you actually get to see different aspects of it during your stay. And then I reached the paper making area, where I got to see how paper is created using natural and recycled materials. It was a simple experience, but also a reminder that everyday things can be made in such a more sustainable way. After exploring the paper making area and the farm, I made my way to another special part of Spice Village, the Woodhouse bar. This space has a fascinating history. It was originally the house of A.W. Woods, the first ranger of the Periyar Tiger Reserve, and was later restored and converted into this beautiful Woodhouse bar. The moment I entered, I loved the atmosphere. The walls are filled with old black and white photographs that give you a glimpse into the life of Mr. Woods. There are also some wonderful vintage pieces, including an old tripod camera and a gramophone. And one of the highlight here is the 150-year-old billiards table, which adds even more character to this historic space. Since I don't drink alcohol, I decided to go for a mocktail instead. It was a really nice place to sit back, enjoy the atmosphere, and take a little journey into the history of Thekkady and the Periyar region. While I was at the Woodhouse bar, I got an unexpected little surprise. One of the staff members, who is a veteran, showed me some of his billiard skills, and let me tell you, he definitely knew what he was doing. It was one of those spontaneous moments that you don't necessarily plan for, but which makes the experience and the vlog even more enjoyable. After spending some time at the Woodhouse bar, I continued exploring more of the property. I first passed by the seasonal restaurant and then made my way towards the turf area. It's a nice open space where guests can spend some time playing and enjoying the outdoors. From there, I walked towards the yoga area. The space is tucked inside a traditional hut and surrounded by trees, creating a very peaceful atmosphere. It feels like the perfect setting to slow down, practice yoga, and spend some quiet time with nature. As I continued exploring, I walked past the high tea area where guests can enjoy a relaxed afternoon setting. I also came across the charming tea cart, which adds a lovely traditional touch to the property. I then continued my walk towards the main restaurant, taking in different pathways, cottages, and natural surroundings along the way. There's something really enjoyable about simply walking around Spice Village and discovering these different spaces. Every area has its own character, and the property gives you plenty of places to explore, relax, and enjoy the surroundings at your own pace. And honestly, that's one of the things I really liked about Spice Village. Now, I'm slowly making my way towards the shop inside Spice Village. It's a lovely little space where you can browse through souvenirs, gifts, clothing, and some beautiful local products. If you're looking for something to take back home as a memory of your stay in Thekkady, this is definitely worth a quick stop. After visiting the shop, it was time for my next activity, the property walk. My naturalist took me around the resort, explaining the different trees, plants, and the various initiatives undertaken here. What really impressed me was the responsibility Spice Village take towards nature and wildlife, from effective waste management and water conservation to their own water treatment plant. Sustainability is clearly an important part of resort's philosophy. It is wonderful to see a luxury property making conscious efforts to protect and preserve the environment around it.
And the water will be sent to filter tank. During filter tank process, the water will have osmosis, RO process. So through semi-permeable layers, the water will be
As I completed the property walk, I reached one of my favorite little spots at Spice Village, the tea cart. Here, tea and snacks are served in a setting that gives you the feel of a traditional chai kada. There's something really special about enjoying a hot cup of tea after a long walk surrounded by the greenery of the property. It's a simple experience, but it adds a completely different and a very local vibe to the stay. Now, I am slowly walking towards the Ayurveda Center at Spice Village. The center offers traditional Ayurvedic treatments including relaxing herbal massages and therapies designed to rejuvenate the body and mind. When I reached here, treatments were already in progress, so I didn't go inside. But even from the outside, the peaceful setting gives you a sense of the wellness experience that this resort offers. Now, I am slowly making my way towards the conference hall at Spice Village. While the resort is primarily designed around nature, relaxation, and experiences, it also has facilities for guests who are here for meetings, gatherings, and events. And just above the conference hall, there's another interesting space, the recreation hall. It's a place where guests can spend some relaxed time indoors, especially when you want a break from exploring the property. I really like how Spice Village has created different spaces for different kind of experiences without taking away from the natural character of the resort. Now it's time for the next activity of the day, the cooking class at Spice Village. Today's special was a traditional Kerala favorite pal payasam, a creamy and delicious dessert. What made the experience even more interesting was that the cooking session was not just about preparing the dish. Along the way, there was also a small talk about local spices available in Thekkady and their importance in Kerala cuisine. So it was a lovely combination of cooking, learning, and discovering a little more about the flavors and tradition of this region.
And cut into this rectangle. Do you get this in the supermarket?
Yeah.
You do.
After the cooking class, it was time for another interesting activity, a wildlife presentation. And considering that Spice Village is located close to the Periyar forest, this felt like a very fitting experience. The presentation gave us a glimpse into the incredible wildlife of this region and the importance of protecting the natural habitat around Thekkady. It was a great way to understand the connection between the resort, the forest, and the wildlife that makes this destination so special. After the wildlife presentation, it was time for dinner. Tonight, I headed to the seasonal restaurant 50 Mile, which offers a rather unique dining experience at Spice Village. The concept is what makes it really interesting. The ingredients are sourced locally from within roughly a 50-mile radius of the property. So the food is not about just enjoying a good meal, it's also about experiencing the flavors and produce of the region. The local connection made the dinner feel more exclusive, authentic, and definitely different from a regular resort dining experience. Meanwhile, at the main restaurant, a beautiful musical performance was taking place, creating such a warm and lively atmosphere across the property. After dinner, it was time for the final activity of the day, a traditional cultural dance performance. It was a beautiful way to end a day filled with so many different experiences at Spice Village. I will let you sit back and enjoy this wonderful performance, and with that, I will see you again in the morning. Good morning, friends. I had a wonderful night's sleep and woke up feeling completely refreshed. I started the morning with a peaceful walk around Spice Village, enjoying the fresh air, greenery, and the calm atmosphere of the property. The first activity of the day was bird watching, which was mainly organized for the kids. So instead, I decided to take some time for myself and enjoy the pool. I did not film the pool experience, but it was a lovely and relaxing way to begin the morning before continuing with the rest of the day at Spice Village. After relaxing for some time, I headed over to film the morning yoga session. The yoga happens every day at the beautiful yoga hut, tucked away amidst the trees and surrounded by nature. The peaceful setting, the sound of the birds, and the greenery all around make this a perfect place to start the day with some yoga and quiet time. It's another lovely experience that adds to the whole wellness and nature-focused atmosphere of Spice Village. Now, I am slowly making my way towards the restaurant for breakfast. On the way, you can see the beautiful swimming pool tucked away underneath the canopy of trees. Surrounded by greenery, the pool blends so naturally into the landscape that it almost feels like you're swimming right in the middle of the forest. It's one of those little details that makes the experience at Spice Village so special. Now it's time for breakfast, and after enjoying a lovely meal, it was time for me to check out of Spice Village. And that brings me to the end of this wonderful stay. From the beautiful surroundings and activities to the food, culture and the resort's commitment to nature, there was so much to experience here. So if you are planning a visit to Thekkady, I would definitely recommend keeping Spice Village on your list. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care and stay blessed. Hope you enjoyed my travel vlog. Until I post my next travel video, be happy and be safe. For promotion, please call 808 6626 081. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.